Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans, and anticipation has been high all week for this one. The Golden Flashes ready to get this thing started and open the season. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. Got it with a roll. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. So San Jose State's offense will take the field first. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Hauls it in. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Spartans are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kent State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school. Now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman.
He's going to take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. Power football with the run. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
Looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. And it's no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. And you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it's... counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Spartans are in the hurry-up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Gets the back moving. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Over the middle, it's Riley. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
They're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the 1st down.
Just keeps swinging it. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Spartans are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. Pass the sticks inside. still on his feet. He's already got 46 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him in the flat. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Spartan! Quick strike for the air for the score.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Etheridge. Wide open spaces. Inside, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Kent State.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. Rimmed out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Well, Bruce, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense. Pressure in the corner.
Off the play fake. With the catch, it's Ryman. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He wants to throw it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Sterling. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
He now has 56 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. The Spartans have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to the ground with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Spartans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. He's looking to throw. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. He strides his way over the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Martin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. From the gun. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Martin. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure. Everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Coleman. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Spartans want to move quickly. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Sterling. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, defense wasn't fooled on that pass play. Great job by the defender knocking it away.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Self-Q Stadium.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the golden flashes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Riley. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Bates. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a take.
There he goes. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll get that one all the way down to the The snap sets up to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Give him 6. Touchdown, San Jose State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And, Jesse, probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It's a draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here comes the punt team. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Spartans in the hurry up. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. And the Spartans are flying down the field. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the 1st down. Given 109 yards rushing now here in week 1, a solid start to this new campaign. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Working that left side now. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead down a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Washington State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Flushed out of the pocket. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Let's talk for a second about Kent State. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is. And we're going to find...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Back to pass on second down. Back open in the middle. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and walks the sticks. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with it.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play, and gets the first down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Riley. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. A first down run in the red zone. Relentless puck running gets it down to the 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! And the pummeling has started.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we had just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into a lock.
Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. There he goes down the right side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kent State.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end. But forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on fourth down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. second down. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David. No question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead. The defense playing accordingly. Now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the fourth quarter.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. That last score just a little icing on the cake in this one as they get set to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just